and welcome to my lounge party, in my lounge or yours, where we're going to talk about a step-by-step weight loss system, as we all know how easy it is to let that weight creep onto the hips or even the tummy. Obviously, it will take some effort to lose those excess kilos or pounds. However, if you're like me, you want to do this in the easiest, least painful way possible. If it's okay with you, I'd like to share my story with you first. My name is Sandra Venables and I've been a classic yo-yo dieter for over 30 years. The photo on the left is taken after my first ever diet. I was 12 years old. So here I'm at an ideal weight. The photo on the right is again after some dieting, and I'm now in my 20s. The photo in the middle is me at the peak of my weight gain. Like you, I've tried a lot of diets over the years. Some are healthy, some are not so, as well as exercise regimes, and that's generally been the gym. However, they have all eventually failed, as they have not become my lifestyle. Most weren't sustainable as a way of living. They were just about dropping those kilos or pounds really quickly, without any thought of how to maintain that loss. If, like me, you're a yo-yo dieter, you'll know the embarrassment of yet another diet failure. Yet again, the weight comes back on, and usually more than you've ever took off in the first place. Nearly 2 years ago, I hit my peak weight of 82 kilos, or 180 pounds. That's me in the middle picture. So not so good on my 5-foot frame. I was looking at going into menopause soon, and this frightened me because of the health implications of being overweight at this time in my life. I knew I had to do something about the weight creep, to stop it and reverse it fast. I was introduced to the isogenic system by a close friend. The system basically consists of nutritional cleansing, and the concepts involved immediately resonated with me. So I loved the idea of cleaning up all the impurities that were in my insides every day. We all know that making changes can be daunting, and for me this change was all of that and lots more. My weight throughout my life has always been a shield that I hid behind, as well as being embarrassing to me. So removing that shell, or the thought of removing that shell, was scary. Of course, I didn't immediately tell anyone that I was starting a new diet because I wanted to make sure I'd stick to it, that I was getting results before I told the world. Well, as you can see here, the world actually started asking me as the results became very obvious. Within days, I was waking up before the alarm, and within a week, I had enough motivation to go for a morning walk again. Most excitingly though, it was my mind. My mind became clear and the brain fog disappeared. This generally meant that I was clearer on my goals, my future, and my life in general. It was stunning what was happening to me. The system was so simple to follow. There's 2 meal replacements a day, and there's supportive supplements and snacks and herbs as well. They were all very easy to take and to put into my lifestyle. It also includes a fasting day, which can be taken when it suits you and your lifestyle. This all comes to you in this exciting brown box. I've never had a brown box be so exciting before in my life. I joined a gym after about a month, and I entered a 10-week transformational challenge. I couldn't believe it when I was announced the winner. You can see here on the left my before photos and my after photos. I actually lost 9.5 kilos, or around 21 pounds, in the 10 weeks. It was awesome. I was really on a roll with this by then. So my next goal, because as you can see that was November, my next goal was to actually run a half marathon. Now, I don't know about you, but I've never been a runner in my life. I was always last in on the cross country at school. I never enjoyed running. I never took pleasure in doing the physical activity. But I took on board the concept that I wonder if I could run a half marathon. Well, as you can see here on the right, I was ready for it and I did it. I passed that magical finish line in 2 hours and 16 minutes, well under my goal. My goal was 2.5 hours. I couldn't believe it. But I did the training, and so I was very impressed with the results that I got from that. I've now since continued my journey, and over a period of 8 months, I released a total of 23 kilos or 50 pounds. Now, if you're like me, you find this exciting, But if you're a yo-yo dieter, what you might find even more exciting to know is that for the better part of a year, I've maintained my goal weight. I've been eating healthily, exercising 4 times a week, and generally enjoying my refound energy and love of life. You wouldn't believe how many times I've been out dancing. It's just incredible. So this system is working for me, and it's an easy to follow system with guides to show you how the entire way. So what I'd like to ask you now is, what inspires you to change? What excites you now? What takes you there? I just want you to take some time to imagine where you like to be on your journey, where you currently are, and also where you want to be. What are you doing when you reach that goal? Just imagine, are you on a beach in a new wonderful bikini? Are you running around the playground with your children or grandchildren and they're getting exhausted before you do? Are you taking enjoyment from your exercise? Like, are you looking forward to getting up and going walking? Or are you really excited about going to that spin class? Or are you even going on long rainforest walks? That's my joy. Are you doing all your exercise for fun? And are you doing it because you want to and not because you have to? For me, what's inspiring is seeing women enjoying their body in the best possible manner, as I know it can be this way. I've struggled so many years, my entire life, looking to be able to maintain my weight, to be able to do it, and to be able to encourage others to do it. I know now that it's possible to step into the body you wish to have, with all the support and encouragement you can possibly imagine every step of the way, right from day one until whenever you wish to change your lifestyle again, which I don't believe you'll want to do once you get started. So what I want you to do is just sit for a moment and let your imagination wander. What will you be doing when you've achieved your goal? Where will you be? Inhale deeply. What will you smell? What's around you? What do you see? What are you wearing? What are you doing? Who are you with? What are the feelings that you're feeling deep in your heart? Are you out dancing? Are you playing with your children or grandchildren? This is a good one. Are you sleeping through the night? Are you wondering what the term stress is all about? Are you on a beach? Are you in a clothes store choosing a wonderful dress that you never thought you'd ever be able to fit? Just take a moment and just let your feelings and your emotions rush into what it's going to be like when you've achieved that goal weight. Whatever it is that inspires you, hold on to that emotion, that image, that smell, that aroma, that feeling, the thought. Just hold on to that while we now look at another question. And that's, what's stopping you? Is it fear? Is that what most people feel when they're about to make a life-changing decision? I know I was fearful. Stepping over and making that decision is the first part of conquering your fear. So what's your fear actually about? Is it about fear of failing? What about your expectations? Are you scared of what you're actually expecting to happen? Maybe it's just the thought of change. How to change your diet. How are you going to change what you're eating in your main meal? What about change in your exercise patterns? Change in having to change your wardrobe? Is it about what others will say about you or what they'll say to you? Is it about disappointment? Because if, like me, you've been a yo-yo dieter, you've been disappointed in the past. So I feel that it makes it just that little bit harder to actually step over and make a decision to make that change because of your expectation of disappointment? Is it your thoughts that are saying, can I do this? What if it doesn't work? Well, my question to you is, what if it does? What then? Let these thoughts sit with you just for a little while and think about what is your inspiration and now what is stopping you. So is it the fear that is stopping you? But think back to your inspiration. What's it going to be like when you get to that goal? You know that saying about if we continue on the path that we're currently on without making a change, we'll end up where we're headed to. Let's go back and just have a look at this system a little bit. As I said, it's an easy step-by-step system to follow. It's basically a 30-day program and it includes 2 meal replacements. Now each of these meal replacements is fully balanced and it gives you the best nutrition possible. The amount of food you have to eat to get the same nutrients is huge. There's also snacks in there, so anytime that you're feeling a bit peckish, there's some really useful little snack ideas that you can have. There's 30 days to make a change that is involved in this. Science now says that we need 60 days to create new habits. This is what comes in your little brown box. So the 2 meal replacements, as I say. The snacks to help you out through the day when you're feeling like you're craving something. You know that time when you're fridge hunting? Have you ever hunted the fridges, hunted the cupboards, trying to find something that will satisfy your cravings? I've found that the snacks that are included here curb those cravings immensely. It's great. You can also have one-on-one coaching, and that one-on-one coaching comes from me. I'm happy to coach you through the way I was coached through the program as well. Also, you have access to some closed Facebook group pages. Now, these closed groups are awesome. They're inspiring. You get to see other journeys. You get to see what people have done to overcome any obstacles they've found on the way. You get to see just that other people are in the same position that you are. Some have got a lot more weight to lose than you. Some have a lot less weight to lose than you. And yet others actually want to gain weight. There's support and help every step of the way. So this program is run by a company called Isogenics, and I'm the person that can help you connect into that. So I say to you, why Isogenics? So if you just want to have a look at this video for a moment, and we'll talk about it a little bit afterwards.
I believe that every entrepreneur is looking for the right company at the right time.
I believe that everyone deserves the chance to walk through life with a healthy body.
I believe every athlete deserves a system of products that will give them that competitive edge.
I believe that age is just a number.
I believe everyone deserves an opportunity to create real change in the world.
I
I believe that everyone can harness their power and get paid what they're truly worth.
I believe that everyone can make money while on vacation.
I'm Jim Cooper.
And I'm Kathy Cooper.
And I'm Eric Cooper. And we believe that everyone deserves to be with a company that cares about its people and wants them to succeed.
As you can see, Isagenix is a gift that is changing people's lives both physically and financially.
And we invite you to experience what Isagenix can mean for you and the people you care about.
Wow, so what did you like about that video? Like me, it might have been the transformation photos. Just seeing people and their before and after photos always just, it gets to my heart because I love seeing people actually being able to live in a healthy body. It might also have been the muscles in some of those taut bodies. Or what about the idea that age is just a number and that it's not something we have to abide by? Overall, I think the best thing I love about this video is just the fun and laughter and smiles on everyone's faces. Whatever it is for you, I now want to share some short stories of success in the areas where Isagenix can be of benefit to you and what you want to achieve over the next 12 months. Let's just have a look at this video.
I've released 109 pounds.
I've released 100 pounds.
131 pounds.
126 pounds.
167 pounds.
260 pounds.
102.8 pounds.
I was always the girl who had the great big smile on, but honest to goodness, I didn't feel very comfortable in a lot of situations. You know, I didn't even really feel comfortable, you know, if somebody recommended like a beach vacation.
I just really started to pack in the pounds in my early 20s and really tried everything to get them off, but just couldn't seem to find anything that really worked for me. I was even considering surgery at that point.
Like I said, I was at the point I was almost ready to give up, but I said, you know, let me give this a shot, and it was the best decision I ever made in my life.
When you have 100 or more pounds to lose, it seems like it's a number that you're never going to reach. And then you go into Isagenix and you see these clips of people walking across stage and they've all lost 100 pounds. It's at that moment you realize, you know what, I can do this.
I personally feel that I had gotten back my life. Just being able to be at the weight that I'm at right now to where I was a year ago enables me to, one, work out, walk, play with my grandchildren.
Losing 140 pounds, you pretty much have your life completely changed. I didn't just get one thing back, I got my entire life back. The biggest thing for me is being comfortable in my own skin.
Since I started my journey, I really knew that I needed to lose 100 pounds. I didn't know how I was gonna get there, I didn't know how I was gonna do it, but I set small goals for myself. Just knowing that there was a club that you can join kept me that much more motivated.
Some things I can do now that I couldn't do 100 pounds heavier, you know, is play with my kids. I mean, right, basic stuff we're talking about.
Since I was able to release my weight, I've run 3 half marathons. I love to run, it's totally my passion.
So never felt better. I felt 20 years younger. I'm doing things I could only dream of.
The Isagenix 100 Pound Club, to me, is like the coolest community in the whole world. I mean, it's a group of people who have achieved something extraordinary. Don't be ashamed of your story, because you never know who it's going to inspire.
I've not only feel better in my own personal life as far as my energy and how I feel, but just you know, helping other people achieve their goals is just, it's so rewarding.
Everybody on my street's on Isagenix now, and all of our lives are changing and blossoming into this beautiful thing.
We're sharing with people, we're helping them get started, we're plugging them into the tools and the resources, and our family is now enjoying a very, very healthy income. It's transformed everything in our lives, physically, financially, emotionally.
To being able to create a six-figure income with Isagenix and to bless so many people's lives.
It is possible and it can be done, and it's for everybody. You know, I'm no different than anybody else. You just have to have that desire and the drive to really want it bad enough, and it can be yours.
With these products, it's a whole new different world out there for each and every one of us.
You can do this, you should do this, and you deserve to do this for yourself.
My goodness, aren't they amazing, those transformations? Just incredible. And how people get their life back, how they just go from feeling embarrassed or shy, whatever it is, you know, to be able to then step into who you really are. It's truly a joy, and it's a joy to see this happening for so many people out there. I mean, the people who are involved in this video obviously had at least 100 pounds to lose, which is about 45 kilos. So that's an awful lot of weight in my mind. But people out there need to, like we're in an obesity epidemic these days. Now, whether you want to lose a lot of weight or a small amount of weight, if you're even a weekend warrior, I've got one more video for you to look at, because this video is amazing. It's about all the people who use Isagenix for purposes other than just wanting to lose weight. It is an incredible story as well. So just sit back and watch this video, and then we'll talk a little bit more.
Athletes know that performance is driven by more than just passion, discipline, and training. To reach your performance potential, your body requires a complex balance of nutrients that boost lean muscle, energy, and drive.
Without personal drive and ambition, my Olympic dreams would have fallen short. Without the proper nutrition to fuel our bodies, we can never reach our full potential.
Whether my role is a mom or a fitness competitor, a mental strength is as important as a physical strength. If you don't have the drive to succeed, then what you look like on the outside won't matter.
Nothing boosts confidence like performance. I remind each person I train and speak with, you get out of your body what you put into it.
I thought I was happy with the nutritional products I used in the past, but Isagenix has taken my game to a whole new level.
When I was introduced to Isagenix, I could tell instantly it was the perfect fit.
This is easy, it's accessible, it's the perfect answer.
No matter what success, you're pursuing, health and wellness is one of the things that we all have to pursue.
Pro athletes require the utmost in healthy nutrition for peak performance. So it's vital. I only recommend products that work.
I'm looking for more organic. I'm looking for more things, more pure that I can put in, know the benefits I get for it, and keep rolling.
A big achievement in my life was attending the photo shoot for my second cover to Oxygen magazine, only 9 months after my daughter was born.
I try to diversify my workouts as much as possible, and the Isagenix products give me what I need to stay dynamic.
My energy within 4 or 5 days was unbelievable. I was able to get through workouts and wanted to keep going.
The drive to be one of the best volleyballers propelled me to the Olympics 5 times, winning a gold and bronze medal. Isagenix helps me to maintain my healthy lifestyle.
Some people don't realize that they're getting a full macronutrient meal instead of just a protein shake.
Me just knowing consciously that I'm getting the best nutrition possibly on the planet in my body in a matter of moments is just awesome. I feel younger, I feel youthful, I feel amazing.
Of really trying to educate people on how to take care of their bodies, how to take care of their systems, and more importantly, just how to live a better lifestyle.
Besides keeping me fueled on the track, Isagenix also provides my lifestyle with more opportunities for financial freedom.
As a sport nutritionist, I love that my recommendations for products have worked for my athletes and have also created an extra income for my practice.
When you're passionate about products that help you, the energy is contagious. Share this passion and your Isagenix business is sure to grow beyond your wildest dreams.
The athletes of Team Isagenix aren't here because of paid endorsements. They're here because they know what these products can do. It isn't just the hours of training, the will to compete at the top level, nutrition to fuel your drive, it's all of it. Let Isagenix help you bring it all together. The Isoline Pro Natural Vanilla is now NSF certified for sport, making one of the few meal replacement shakes on the market that carry the prestigious certification.
Wow, what about that? I found it most exciting to see nutritionists recommending the products for these athletes. And the athletes and their stories themselves are absolutely fantastic. Their bodies that they call machines and how they make them perform is absolutely stunning. You don't have to be a full-blown athlete to enjoy Isagenix products either. You can just be a weekend warrior wanting to look at getting a better outcome for the work that you're doing over your workouts. Is how to get access to the products. So the questions I've got for you are, do you like to pay for your products at retail price? Maybe you'd like to pay for them wholesale. That would be better than paying retail, I agree. Well, what about if you actually got your products for half price? Now that would be pretty awesome, wouldn't it? But even better still, what about if you got your products for free? Now that is really exciting to me. Well, firstly, I'd like to ask you a question. Now, when you go to the movies, do you tell your friends if it was a great movie? Or even if it wasn't such a great movie? I'm sure you do. What about a restaurant? If you have a really good experience and a great meal or fantastic service there, do you tell your friends and family about it if you had that wonderful meal? I'd like to think that you would, just as I do. You wouldn't want to keep it a secret after all. You'd love to take all your friends there. As human beings, we all love sharing great experiences. Just think around how many times you've said, oh, great book, or yeah, loved the movie, or oh gosh, you've got to go and try this restaurant, it was fantastic. Well, this is why I'm here talking to you now, because I love to share as well. And the products that we have here with the Isagenix system is run on a fairly similar system to referring people to your local restaurant or to go to a good movie. Essentially, when you fall in love with the products, you fall in love with the system, you fall in love with the outcomes, that's more importantly, you want to tell everyone about this amazing gift, the benefits that you've experienced, and how they can get it too. So the question is, Isagenix have a system they call you plus two, them plus two. So the first question I would ask you is, who do you know? Obviously, there's a list here of different people and different ideas. But effectively, who do you know that's struggling with their weight out of this group of people? Who do you know who's tired all the time? Who do you know who's suffering from stress? Or probably a better question to ask is, who do you know who isn't suffering from stress? That would be a far shorter list. So who do you know who wants to work out more? Or wants to age in a more healthy way so that they can say, age is not a number. I don't have to abide by it. And who do you know, more importantly, who's looking to maybe earn a little bit of extra money? Let's face it, we all know someone. One of the joys I've found on this journey is partnering up with what I call accountability partners, friends and family who want to do this with me. The fun and the laughter we've had while eating our way into a better body has been both awesome and exciting, not to mention the amount of dancing, that has gone up a lot. So with the U plus 2 system, them plus 2, it starts with you finding two people who are as excited as you to begin a journey of change. So in this instance, I've got Robert and Sue. Then, along with my support, we help Robert and Sue find two friends as well. If you do this within your first month of getting your products, you've got more than your products for free. I mean, how amazing is that to actually get to eat for free? The biggest benefit though is that you've stepped into a healthier lifestyle and you've created your own accountability and support group. Nothing more amazing than that. So the issue for you now isn't about whether you're overweight. It's about whether you're ready to make that change, to gain back your beautiful body, one you're proud of again, one you're happy to not cover up anymore in those sacks of clothes. It's about having an easy to follow system, supported by myself and a group of like-minded people who are also on a life-changing journey to fun and laughter, and obviously better health and maybe even some better wealth. To give yourself the edge in the dieting game, to find support where you never knew it existed, to be able to look in the mirror and go, wow, how awesome is that? All of this, the products that you receive, the support you get, all comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Now, I want you to ask yourself, who ever heard of such a thing in the weight loss industry? Try the food. If it doesn't work for you in 30 days, no worries, we'll refund your money. Laughable in other products. You try it with some of the weight loss products you can buy in a supermarket. It is guaranteed here. For whatever reason you didn't enjoy your journey, you'll get the money back. So what I want you to look at doing now is click on this link to arrange a one-on-one session with me. Here we can determine what your goals are, what your commitment is, and assess if this program is the right one for you. Because seriously, I don't want you to start on a journey that you're not committed to and not going to have some great, fantastic results on. So when we've had that one-on-one session, we can then get you started right away to achieve what's inspiring you the most, to get the outcomes you're burning to achieve. Now I know you're the type of person who's looking to achieve a healthier, more vital future. This is why you're here, and you're trying to do it in the easiest and best possible way. So come on a journey of change with me. Start now and click this link today. So I want to thank you for your time today and really look forward to hearing from you so that we can get you started on this journey today.